DeSoma and Saro will bring the field down in what has been the most exciting division to watch this season. Green flag is out. DeSoma gets a good jump on the start. Aguiar, rather, fills a hole down bottom. And Robideau slices his way through the field. Double wide between him and Saro. Duquette loses some track position to Kelly, Keith, and others. Yerrig and Wakefield in there as well. But DeSoma leads. Aguiar and Robideau now race side by side for the second position, with Parker Davis closing in and taking fourth away. Brody Wakefield has half a car length on Vincent Saro. That rounds out the top 5. Off of 4. DeSoma sets the pace. They are looking to make it 3 wide for the moment. Davis backed off the throttle. Robideau comes up. Davis and Aguiar side by side for the third position. Wakefield rounds out the top 5. Off of 4, DeSoma continues to set the pace. Aguiar slides up the racetrack. That car a little loose. He and Wakefield race wheel to wheel. Wakefield overtakes the 4th spot. And deeper in the field, the battle for 8th is between Kelly, Keith, and Saro. They attempt to make it 3 wide. Kelly doesn't have the momentum, and Saro slides way up the racetrack. Strickland spins in between turns 3 and 4. That'll bring out the first caution of the night. Robideau sitting on the front row. They will bring the field to green. KJ waves the green. And DeSoma gets half a car length on Bryson Robideau on the restart. Davis fills a hole down the bottom with Brody Wakefield keeping up to speed up top. Nick Yerrig rounds out the top 5. Keith spins. He and Kelly touch. Saro goes around. Zimmerman spins as well. And the second caution coming out at lap number 4. Zimmerman should get his position back as the caution was not coming out for him. DeSoma and Robideau once again setting the pace. Zimmerman is going to fall to the tail of the field. DeSoma and Robideau bring the field down the start-finish line into 1 and 2. It is a drag race between the 10 and the 38. With Parker Davis searching for a bit of room underneath. He's not going to have the momentum. He's going to fall behind DeSoma. Nick Yerrig filling in a hole that's created by Davis. He will round out the top 5. But up front, Aaliyah DeSoma will continue to lead laps. Davis gets a run on the inside. Here comes Bryson Robideau. Those two continue to put on a show, racing wheel to wheel, week after week after week, as do Nick Yerrig and Brody Wakefield. Davis takes a spot away from Robideau, who slides up. Davis and DeSoma even into 3 and off of 4. Davis slides up, takes the spot away, and we have our second leader of the event. Parker Davis leads the charge into turn number 2, and there's trouble for Robideau. He gets hit by Hannafin, and we are able to stay green. Robideau just got a little crossed up, but is able to keep the car straight up front with the cross flags being shown. Halfway home, it is Davis, now under a blanket from Nick Yerrig. Brody Wakefield trying to play even Stevens odd. 3 cars fighting for 1 position. Yerrig takes a look down below. Caution is out. Saro spins across the start-finish, and we are back under caution for the 3rd time tonight. KJ opens the gates to the Emerald City, and we are underway. Davis pulls out by a car length on Yerrig and Wakefield. He sets a pace by a car length now. 3 wide, deep in the field. Robideau splits the difference on Aguiar, and Badejo, who's having a good run inside the top 8. Slides up. He touches Badejo, and Badejo does a loop-de-loop, able to keep that rolling. We're going to stay green for the moment. 5 laps to go. It is Davis out front, followed by Wakefield and Yerrig. The top 6 run single file into turn 2. With Wakefield now sliding up the racetrack. Yerrig says hello down bottom. They're even for the 2nd spot off of turn number 4. Deeper in the field, the battle for 7th between Robideau and Aguiar. Those two are the final 2 playoff cars running in the field right now. They would get 2 and 1 points respectively if this was the final lap. Off of 4, 12 laps on the board. Parker Davis out front. Nick Yerrig Jr. Remember, they stripped that car earlier this week, and a caution is out. That's Abby Badejo around in turn number 2. Drivers looking for their first career championships, as are the drivers in the second row. Brody Wakefield and Mike Hannafin looking for the green off of 4. Davis sets the pace. Urick slides up, is even with Brody Wakefield, who now slides into the second spot, and as I did expect, this is going to Davis and Urick drag race off of turn number 4 to get us restarted. This time it is a good restart. And we are back underway with Wakefield now forcing the issue on the inside. Screaming down the back bumper of Parker Davis. He is even with Nick Urick into 3 and off of 4. This time it'll be 12 laps on the board with Nick Urick and Aaliyah DeSoma racing for the final podium spot. Wakefield only chasing Parker Davis now. DeSoma and Urick still dueling for the 3rd spot. It'll go to DeSoma this time at the stripe. Kelly spins, does some landscaping, and Twin Sticks did come out, so we did get that lap in, and now the caution will come out. The field over, gives them the green flag, and we are underway. Davis and Wakefield drag race into 1 and 2, with DeSoma filling a hole down bottom. Here comes Urick charging on the outside, and Wakefield now separates himself by a half a car length on DeSoma. And there is a bit of calamity going on. That turn 4 has been calamity corner, and the big one happens in turn number 4. Jordan's come a long way. Zach Keith was a playoff driver last year. He had a really good year last year. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get back there, but yeah, I wouldn't count. And Vincent, in his rookie year, he's gotten better as the year has gone on. This is going to be a really fun battle for the 3rd spot. Field is set off of turn number 4. KJ gives him the green, and this is a green-white checkered finish.
And Parker Davis gets a good jump on the field as they go down the backstretch. Nick Urick trying to settle into the number 2 spot. Sorrow and Keith battling side by side for 3rd as the field comes off of 4, and white flag is out.
Davis sets the pace by a car length on Nick Urick, who will not go down without a fight. Screaming down the back bumper. He touches, slides up the racetrack. Here comes Sorrow. Here comes Keith. They take the spots away. Off of 4 they come. Parker Davis wins. Vincent Sorrow in for 2nd. Zach Keith will round out the top 3.
Parker Davis didn't let a green-white checker.
Parker Davis back in victory lane. 2 DDM cars in victory lane tonight as Parker Davis climbs out of his car with another win in the Sunoco Drive for the Cup presented by Sunoco Race Fuels. This 14 team gets it done when they need to. We've seen that over the last couple years, and tonight being no exception. Take me through Calamity Corner on turn 4.
Wait, what?
You see the big wreck that happened? I know you were like in turn 2. Remember what happened in turn 4?
Oh yeah, I saw in my mirror that a bunch of cars got together, but I'm just glad that everyone's okay. But my car started to get loose towards the end. I thank DDM Service and Maintenance for all the help on this car, and I thank my dad for getting it together every week. My mom, my dad, Seekonk Speedway, my brother Kevin, Kayla, Paula, Devin, Ryan, God, and everyone else who helped me tonight.
Barring post-race tech, barring the official crunching of the numbers, it looks like you're locked in the top 4. I know that was a goal for you guys coming in, and that has to feel really good.
Yeah, it feels pretty good, but I'm just trying to stay hopeful and humble.
Parker, congratulations, another win. Season has gone on, and Zach Keith, who has also gotten better as the season has gone on, was to finish on the podium. I'd have told you out of your mind. Vincent, congratulations. Welcome to the podium, and I'll ask you the same thing I asked Parker. Take me through that mess in turn 4.
I really don't know what happened. I just saw a bunch of cars go spin, and I did my best to avoid it.
That you did, and you stayed calm. I noticed that. You stayed calm coming through that last, I'd say about half a lap. 11 gets up. Like a veteran, you came down inside the bottom. What's going through your mind when you come across the checker flag and you know that you're going to be on the podium?
I'm just thinking, wow, I can't believe I actually just did this.
I hope you've been practicing this because we've got some people and some sponsors we got to shout out.
I want to thank Rap Solutions, Mark's Custom Auto, Parkway Towing, Control Air Systems, Slowpoke Toys, and U-Call We Will Haul. I want to thank my family for helping me get here. I wouldn't be here without them. And I want to thank the fans because without fans, we wouldn't have racing.
Awesome, Vincent. Congratulations, buddy. It's a career best finish for the 66 team. And, you know, we were talking about earlier. You've gotten better. Playoff car, unfortunately, not the same luck this year, but this continues to prove that this is a really fast and really consistent race car.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Eileen and Andrew, my mom, my dad, my papa, my sister, Nick, and Cookies.
Zach, congratulations. Great run for third. And Vince.